I have been summoned. Alright, so chances are, if you clicked on this video, you clicked on it for one reason. You're a f***ing weeb.
Wow.
I'm a weeb too. I am a fellow anime watcher too, okay? We both have something in common, alright? We both love anime. And you know what? If you guys have been watching this channel for a long time, you know I am a martial artist and I love to work out. I've been doing martial arts for like 3 years. One of the main reasons that I'm a martial artist is because of anime. Anime has done so much for me, and also my body too. I started working out 2019 and I've been working out ever since. Most of that, the reason for that transformation is due to anime. So, you know, I thought it would be cool to come on here, talk about what animes have made me transform my body, and not just my body, but like just inspired me to train in general. How the animes that I've watched have inspired me and transformed my body and caused me to train as much as I do. So I have 3 animes. There's 3 animes in particular. There's a bunch. I watch a what was that stutter? I watch a bunch of animes, but I have 3 animes in particular that have inspired me to train and inspired me to you know, just improve my life overall. I thought I would talk about those today. So the 3 animes that have inspired me, you guys know I'm a martial artist. So the first anime is Baki. Okay, the second anime is Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple, and then the third one is Black Clover. That's not really a martial arts anime, but it did inspire me to train. It inspired me to you know, to work out. Asta is one of my main strength training inspirations. He changed my life when I watched Black Clover. I thought I would come on here and talk about these animes, talk about what they're about, and why I think you should watch them, and why what they have done for me in my life personally, you know. The first one, Baki. Oh my god, Baki, bro. So if you don't know what Baki is about, I'm gonna have a really hard time explaining this, because Baki is not really something you could explain. Like, even like from literally everything in Baki is insane. Everything from the art style to the story to the fights, everything is just crazy. It's like Baki, like you watch Baki and you just look at it and you're like, what is happening right now? Like that's literally I can guarantee you, anybody who's watched Baki, that is probably their first reaction. What is happening right now? Because that's how the series is. But it's not bad, it's good. It's mainly about martial arts and fighting, which is why I like it. It's about this kid named Baki, obviously, right? Baki is the son of Yujiro Hanma. Yujiro Hanma is basically like he's the strongest creature on Earth. So he's basically like stronger than like apes. He's stronger than freaking any animal on the planet. Yujiro could mess up. Literally, nobody can step up to Yujiro. He's basically the strongest like being on the planet. And Baki is his son. So Yujiro's like, I don't want to say Yujiro's evil. He is evil. He does evil things. The only thing he doesn't really care about evil or good. The only thing Yujiro really cares about is strength. He wants. He's so strong, nobody can challenge him. So the reason that he even had Baki in the first place, the reason that he gave birth to Baki, is because he wanted a worthy opponent to fight. That's literally it. The only reason he has a son is because he wants somebody who can challenge him, and he doesn't have anybody who can challenge him. So he's like, okay, I'll get a son and make him, like, raise him to be strong so that I can have a worthy opponent. That's literally it. That's all he cares about. It's about Yujiro. Yujiro is basically the strongest creature on Earth, right? So Baki, ever since Baki was born, Yujiro has been forcing Baki basically to get stronger and stronger so that one day Baki could fight him and you know, give him a worthy challenge, right? But if you watch the first 2 seasons, which you should, before you watch the Netflix Baki, you need to watch the first 2. After you watch the first 2 seasons of Baki, you'll know, spoilers, Baki's mom, Emi, she gets killed by Yujiro, and pretty much after that, Baki's motivations change. Like at first, Baki, I actually don't know why Baki wanted to be strong. I think he just wanted to be strong so that his father could accept him and love him, pretty much. So after Yujiro kills Emi, he snaps her back, and Baki's motivations kind of change. So at first, he wants to get strong enough, I think, for his father to love him. And after his dad kills his mom, he hates his dad, pretty much. And he already kind of hated him before that, but now he really hates him. He's only getting stronger, pretty much, to defeat his dad. That's like his main motivation now, after the whole thing with his mom. But yeah, that's basically the gist of the story. It's basically just Baki trying to be stronger than his dad. That's basically the whole thing. But the thing I love about the series is Baki is so crazy. Literally nothing that happens in Baki makes sense, but every single character takes themselves seriously. Every single character. Like, it's so hard to explain. You kind of just have to watch it yourself to understand. It's like the characters do these insane things that just, like, it doesn't make any sense at all. Like, a good example is Hanayama versus Spec. If you watch that battle, you understand what I'm talking about. There's like Hanayama, he's like this 15-year-old somehow. He doesn't look like a 15-year-old, but he's a 15-year-old. He's getting like guns like shoved in his freaking mouth and get his cheeks blown off, right? And you think he'd be done after that, but he's still fighting. Spec shoots Hanayama in the knees, the kneecaps, right? And Hanayama just stands up. It's just crazy. It doesn't make any sense. It's like they suffer these injuries, and it's not just the injuries, it's the series in general, but I'm just using injuries as an example. The injuries that they go through, it's crazy. It's like you think they would die, then they just like play it off like nothing happened. And all the characters don't address anything like that, and that's why like it's so insane, but it's awesome. It's clean, and it like I don't think anybody could watch an episode of Baki and not want to go do a bicep curl or something. It's like it has this heart to it. It's like they know how insane the series is, but they don't care. Every character takes everything they do with extreme pride, and they're all like super serious, and that's what I love about it. And speaking on the martial arts, in terms of like the fights, the actual fighting scenes, like I said, they're pretty insane. They have fighting styles, and every single character has a different style. You have these characters who have put their lives on the line. They've trained all freaking years. They train for years over an end to perfect their style and their craft. And then some dude who practices Shinshinkai style karate or something comes up and beats them. And then it's like it's like these two opposing forces of people who truly believe that their style is superior, that they can win because they put all this effort and work in. It's like that every fight. But yeah, Baki is definitely a huge inspiration for me. But the Baki, like the series in general, I didn't actually start getting inspired from Baki. I started training because of Black Clover, which I'm about to talk about in a minute. I didn't actually get inspired by Baki until right around like the end of 2019. Because the series came out in 2018, but I didn't watch the first 2 seasons, so I didn't really understand it. But then I did, and I started getting really inspired by Baki and his transformation, not just with his body, but just his growth as a character and the progression from season 1 to season 3 on Netflix. I didn't actually I didn't actually start lifting because of Baki, but it definitely after watching the first 2 seasons and then watching the third again, it definitely has inspired me now to keep lifting. So I'll always thank the series for that, and I really like it. It's a really great series. If you haven't checked it out yet, you need to, because it's really good. You should watch it. It's really good. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for Baki. Now Black Clover.